finals, looking to reclaim his position there today. And the majority of the Koisy killers have been sent home. There's not a Scorpion in sight. We got Skarlet, we got Cassie, and we got Sub-Zero left on the lineup here. Which one of these characters is going to potentially be able to prevail against this Elder Goddess? Let's see if King Gambler's got what it takes here. Game 1, winners finals. Let's get it. All right, air lasers right off the start, and then some water to cool her off. All right, the blood trail, blood tongue. Oh, she jumped clean over the blood tongue. Is going to be a factor here. Being able to jump clean over that blood tongue. Like, I was figuring that, particularly in the Cabal matchup, you know, we thought that we would see Cabal be able to jump over the blood tongue, and he got caught in it. I think it was Cabal, maybe. No, it was Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero jumping and throwing the air axes. So Sub-Zero wasn't able to jump at a range, was able to throw his axe, but Koisy finding a space to jump and still be away from the tongue and throw the air laser. So that is going to be dangerous. Right now, Gambler running out of health here. Only 280 health left to go. Fatal Blow is ready also. Okay, gonna steal some health back. Fatal Blow gone. No more use of the Fatal Blow. He's gotten his health back. Okay, Fatal Blow's back. Went for the get-up attack. Koisy shimmied out of the way. Lasers were ready. Precision targeting, and that's the Blood Ball to save him. Oh no, tagged by the last hit of the Geyser. And Koisy will take round 1 here of Game 1 of Winners Finals. This is important. Establish early dominance. Although King Gambler was down and behind in his previous set versus K7, and he came back and was able to close it out. Okay, big uppercut, crushing blow here. Koisy also no defensive meter available. 38% into the down from the blood tongue as well. Oh no, Koisy's got a crushing blow of his own. There's the breakaway though. Gambler was sitting on the breakaway still. All right, blood tongue is out. Oh, caught her with a restand, jumping in, keeping some pressure going here. All right, blood tongue again. Rocks her out. And I don't necessarily know if Gambler's character in Skarlet is really able to challenge this zoning a ton. I think she's got to get the early knockdown to maintain that dominance, but if they're just sitting in the neutral, the threat of the Geyser means that you can't really just throw the blood ball or the blood tongue out, and the other projectiles you have can be ducked and stuff, so you got to be careful. There's the fatal blow. That'll do it. King Gambler on the board here. He spent the fatal blow to do it though, so that is a resource gone. Koisy does still have access to his fatal blow, so we'll see what happens going into our final round here of game 1. Skarlet hanging in there though. Blood tongue, blood balls are out. Oh, good, float over that. Oh no, got caught by the blood, and there lead goes to King Gambler. And speaking of life lead, playing a character like Skarlet, she can easily take the life lead at any time with those heal moves that she has. Any fireball that hits, not all of them, but a lot of the fireballs, the normal fireballs in particular, are able to actually be returned for health. There we go, more health coming back right there. There's also some health return, I believe, on her back to crushing blow, should Koisy end up getting tagged by that. And Koisy doesn't have any means of getting this health back. Fatal Blow is ready, though. And Koisy's got some big Fatal Blow combos. We've seen him. Oh, no, that's a combo drop into a throw. Good recovery. Blood tongue, reversal counter. Oh, no, that caught. No kill. He's got to time these button presses properly if he wants to save him. Honestly, I don't think he can. Koisy looking to take game 1. Yep, that'll do it. Koisy with the solar beam.
Cetrion.
All right. Cetrion is our victor here. Koisy taking game 1, setting the tone early now. Does King Gambler have an answer for Cetrion? I honestly think that did not go poor. I thought that went pretty well. Obviously, he didn't win, but he still put up a really good fight, and I think a couple adjustments here, maybe use of the blood port, maybe the parry to prevent some button pressing from Koisy, some of the tools that character has access to. I think King Gambler can potentially make the necessary adaptation here to overcome Koisy Cetrion here. That looked close enough that I'm not fully confident that Koisy's going to straight mop the whole thing. Oh, Geyser is the one that costs 2 bars. Geyser costs 2 bars and H2O port costs 1. That is so weird. All right, whatever, NRS. You're better at this than I am. Geyser costs 2 bars. What does it do? It has a crushing blow that's almost impossible to do. And it combos. I mean, I guess it's a really great spacing tool compared to the ground slam or whatever other tools you're supposed to use. So maybe it is worth 2 bars. I'm not gonna complain. But H2O port is so good. I thought that would cost 2 bars. They can both cost 2 bars. That'd be such a nerf. No nerfs, no nerfs yet. Not just yet. I'm just joking, NRS. Don't listen to me. I don't want any nerfs. Although it sounds like, honestly, they aren't listening to anybody. There hasn't been a single nerf in the game. They haven't nerfed anything other than like the pre-patch, like day 1 patches, so like changes to a couple of characters. And that's how things are supposed to be. There are things that need to change. Arguably, other nerfs would be a couple of bug fixes, like Shao Kahn's forward 3 used to be unparryable. Now you can parry it. And there's a couple other moves as well that were unparryable, that are now able to be parried properly. But I mean, those are supposed to be parried. Those are bugs, and they fixed them. So those aren't nerfs. All right, Gambler running out of health here. Gonna get a little bit of it back off that fireball. There's the jump and kick, and into the throw. All right, switch side center to the corner. Oh, jump and kick connects. Wow, that did like no damage. Oh, throw, crushing blow. That's not quite death, but very close. Jump and kick. Get her. Oh, wow. Hanging on. Last breath spent. You see, Koisy had no defensive bars left. They had been completely deleted. But KingGambler able to close it out ultimately in the end there. So now KingGambler has drawn first blood here in game 2. Round 1 is his. All right, Blood Tongue is out. More Blood Tongue. I like this zoning here from Gambler. Gambler not afraid to get his hands dirty and bloody. Sending some zoning out of his own. Uh-oh, this is bad news though. Oh, just go straight for the uppercut, expecting a breakaway it seems. KingGambler gonna hang on to the meter though. Alright, laser beams are out. Blood Tongue goes. Another blood ball. There's the low blood. If you block the blood ball, you have to work the follow-up. I believe you can duck underneath the blood ball, but of course, if you try to duck underneath the blood ball and the Blood Tongue is coming out, you'll get tagged by the Blood Tongue, right? And then the Blood Tongue will hit you into the blood ball. So it's all bad news. It's all bad news if you're just willy-nilly holding down and not blocking. You need to be ready to block it. And honestly, it's not that big of a deal to block it. It's not like there's meter gain coming in when people block stuff. So Cetrion's still able to win it even though when blocking the blood balls. But they are technically duckable. Yep, there we go. Seeing him duck it right there and using the barrier to eat the next one. I like the use of that there. All right, that's a throw. Send him back to full screen. Jumps away from the tongue. There's the Hydro port out. Then we're back to the mid screen. Koisy getting a little aggressive here now, though. All right, and more lasers out. Okay, here we go. All right, finishes the string. You get 1 per game. It's almost like it's its own crushing blow. It's that string that it's like, he finished it? Oh, man, who knew? Nobody does that string. So punishable, but you get it. You get that one time and it works out. Koisy in trouble here. Oh, that'll do it. The throw is going to close here. And KingGambler is now on the board, tying it up here 1-1. Is Skarlet part of the answer to Cetrion? We haven't seen Koisy versus a Skarlet player. As much as we may have expected a Scorpion player or a Kung Lao player, which are the characters that we've seen Koisy either lose or struggle to in the past, we haven't even seen him play against a Skarlet player. I run a tournament on the weekends during Saturdays as well, although I will be switching to Sundays coming up here. But in that tournament, Koisy participates in that as well, and there's no Skarlets in that. No Skarlets have challenged him. We've seen Frost, we've seen Gears, we've seen all sorts of characters step to the Elder Goddess, but I have not seen Skarlet. So this is interesting. Skarlet does potentially have some good tools for it, though we haven't even seen much use of the teleport or the parry, which are both moves I think that are going to be helpful in sort of toning down some of the pressure that Koisy is going to want to resort to if the zoning doesn't go well. But of course, the zoning has been, for the most part, not going terribly. Koisy is put a lot of work into Cetrion and really, really strong with the zoning. And man, it's like, of all the Cetrion players, he's the only one that made it this far. And the only one that continues to do so. Currently sitting on the top of the leaderboard for the points as well. and looking to continue that, although KingGambler looking to put himself on the leaderboard as well, guaranteeing himself at least 3rd place by making it all the way to winners finals here. So at least 3rd place is a decent grip of points. All right. Ooh, flawless block on that blood ball. Oh, finished the string. That time, though, it looks like King was ready. All right, and here's the launcher. I guess that's why it also cost me 2 slots. It's because it's an amplified launcher. You can amplify it for full damage. Never mind. Makes sense. Keep Geyser at 2 bars. I'm not complaining anymore. All right, throw it toward the corner. Nice rollout. Ooh, Cetrion's going to catch her with the barrier anyway, though. So Cetrion now looking to take the lead here in game 2. Fight. All right, there's the throw. Gonna keep her cornered as well. Ooh, nice get-up attack. Good duck underneath that. Full punish. Blood Tongue is out. It's a hard knockdown, forcing her to respect the follow-up. Ooh, good teleport. Getting behind the rock. Canceled into the parry there for a moment, although ended up hitting, so no need for the parry. Catch her. All right, Blood Tongue, hard knockdown. Koisy, only 292 health left to go here. Although he does still have a full round to work with, right? He took the first round, and he also took the first game. So he's got a little bit of time to kind of work with this. He doesn't necessarily need to panic just yet, and I don't think he ever will need to panic. Koisy is too good of a player for panic. Panic's not on the menu. Wow, teleports out of the fatal blow. That was pretty impressive. I like that. Oh no, the fatal blow whiffed. I think she's dead. That's going to be the fatal blow. It got it back just in time. And Koisy will take game 2 in style as well with the fatal blow. Finish her. Cetrion. All right, so as we head into potential final game here, game 4, 1 game away though from Koisy securing that spot on the winner's side of grand finals. That is a very, very key position to be in. And 1 game away. Koisy's been there before, felt the benefits of knowing how much sort of room he has to mess around, how much experimentation and time to download he can get it. Looks like King gonna go all in here on Skarlet, as he will need to win the next 2 games with Skarlet if he wants to get the winner's side in grand finals for himself. So no more losses left to switch characters on. Round 1, fight. All right, there's the throw toward the corner. Ooh, caught him. Nice breakaway though from Koisy, immediately putting off that damage. Looks like it stand of some form too. Okay, careful. Patience here, just kind of throwing their zoning out. We don't see the rocks though. You notice that in a lot of Koisy's other matches, there were tons of rocks being thrown across the screen. Not in this one. The tongue and the teleport are just too much of a threat to allow for just throwing of the rocks to be a really viable strategy. If you try to throw the rocks, your opponent is going to get in behind you, or going to get in such a way that he can, you know, gonna parry it, and that's going to spell absolute disaster. Speaking of disasters here, Koisy running out of health in round 1, tried to jump away. There's the top. And that's going to be now KingGambler on the board here. Round 2, fight. Into game 4. All right. Back and forth in the neutral game here. There's the teleport remaining ever. Man, how do you lock this character down? Every time you feel like you've got her in the corner, she's able to immediately teleport out with that as soon as she's got a bar of defense. And it's only 1 bar. It's not 2 bars. It's not a breakaway. It's 1 bar of defense. She can do it from the air. Really, really powerful tools this character has. So very hard to lock her down. There we see him using the laser again to jump over that fireball. Or that blood ball, I should say. Alright, finishes the string. Trying to stagger it up a little bit differently here. Koisy, though, looking to take this round. 8 health left to go, and that'll do it. Koisy now has the first round. Oh, no. Chip saved him. I thought that was it. I spoke too soon. Oh, there you go. Gonna get with the low swipe. All right, so now Koisy on set point.
Final round.
If he takes this, he will advance to winner's side of the grand finals, which is very important. All right. Ooh, blood tongue. There's more blood stuff coming out. Koisy with the rocks. Alright, more lasers. Oh, more blood tongues, though. Blood tongues are just ready. Absolutely prepared to send those out when needed. Oh, the geysers caught him, though. Okay. Ooh, oh, no. Ooh, okay. Right now, KingGambler's in trouble here. Only 7 health left. And that'll do it. Koisy has taken him out. Oh, whiff the rock. I think he's doing that on purpose. He's done that multiple times now. I don't know why he would purposely whiff the rock. Maybe to, like, freak his opponent out, but... Nonetheless, that'll do it.